Have you ever wondered how Buddhist teachings can bring more peace and understanding into your life? Imagine being able to face life's challenges with calmness and clarity, knowing that inner peace is always within your reach. Whether you are new to Buddhism or just curious, today's video will introduce you to 10 powerful teachings from the Buddha that can transform your way of thinking and bring more balance to your daily life. Before we dive in, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming teachings. Let's get started. In Buddhism, mindfulness is the foundation of a peaceful mind. This teaching encourages us to be fully present in every moment, paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. When we practice mindfulness, we start to notice the little things around us and appreciate them more deeply. Imagine living each day with more awareness, experiencing life as it is, without distractions. This is the heart of mindfulness. One of the key teachings in Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, which reminds us that everything in life is constantly changing. Nothing is permanent. Our feelings, our experiences, even our relationships. By understanding this, we can learn to let go of attachments and live with greater freedom. Instead of fearing change, we can embrace it as part of the natural flow of life. This teaching helps us deal with loss and difficult transitions with more grace and acceptance. Compassion is one of the most important principles in Buddhism. It means treating ourselves and others with kindness, understanding, and empathy. The Buddha taught that we cannot find true happiness if we are only focused on ourselves. By opening our hearts to the suffering of others, we cultivate a sense of connection and love. And remember, compassion starts with yourself. Be gentle with your own struggles, and this will naturally extend to others. Buddhist philosophy teaches that much of our suffering comes from attachment, whether it's to material possessions, people, or even ideas. Letting go doesn't mean we stop caring, but it means we stop clinging to things we cannot control. When we learn to let go, we free ourselves from the constant need for things to be a certain way. This practice allows us to experience life as it unfolds, with fewer expectations and more peace. Inner peace is at the core of Buddhist teachings. It is not something we find outside ourselves, but something we cultivate from within. Through meditation, mindfulness, and understanding the nature of our mind, we can develop a calm, centered approach to life. When we are at peace with ourselves, we can face any challenge with strength and clarity. Think of inner peace as a skill you develop, not just a feeling you wait for. Compassionate detachment is about caring deeply for others while not becoming overly attached to the outcome. This teaching helps us to maintain emotional balance in relationships. We can love and care for others while also respecting their independence and their journey. By practicing compassionate detachment, we create healthier, more balanced relationships that are based on mutual respect and understanding. In Buddhism, the middle way is about avoiding extremes. It's a path of moderation, where we neither indulge too much nor deprive ourselves. The middle way applies to everything: our thoughts, actions, and even our desires. This balance helps us lead a more harmonious life, avoiding the highs and lows that come from living in extremes. It's about finding peace in the present moment without being swayed by desires or fears. One of the beautiful teachings of Buddhism is finding joy in simplicity. Often we believe happiness comes from having more money, more success, more recognition. But true happiness often comes from appreciating the simple things in life. By simplifying our lives and focusing on what truly matters, we free ourselves from unnecessary stress and find more contentment in everyday moments. Buddhist philosophy places great importance on patience and acceptance. Life doesn't always go as planned, and trying to control everything only leads to frustration. Patience helps us handle difficulties with grace, and acceptance allows us to embrace life as it is. When we practice patience and acceptance, we become more resilient and less likely to get caught up in the small stresses of life. Finally, Buddhism teaches that enlightenment is the ultimate goal. Enlightenment is not about becoming perfect or reaching some spiritual milestone. It's about gaining a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. It's about seeing things as they truly are, beyond the illusions of the mind. While the path to enlightenment may take a lifetime or more, every step we take towards mindfulness, compassion, and inner peace brings us closer to this state of true awareness. To sum up, these 10 teachings offer a path to living a more peaceful, mindful, and compassionate life. Whether you are new to Buddhist philosophy or have been practicing for years, these teachings can help guide you towards greater balance and fulfillment. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Take time to reflect on these teachings and slowly incorporate them into your life, one step at a time. Now that we've explored these 10 essential teachings of Buddhist philosophy, it's important to take a moment to reflect. How do these teachings resonate with your own life? Maybe you've already practiced some of these ideas without even realizing it. Or perhaps they've opened your eyes to new ways of thinking. Buddhism is not just about learning teachings, it's about applying them. So, let's consider how we can bring these principles into our daily routine. Is there a situation in your life where practicing mindfulness or compassion could make a difference? Or maybe it's time to let go of some attachment that's been holding you back. Think about 1 or 2 teachings that stood out to you and start there. You don't need to make big changes overnight. Like the Buddha himself taught, transformation happens gradually, through small, consistent steps. Perhaps you can start by setting aside just a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. Or, when faced with a challenge, remind yourself of the impermanence of all things and see if that brings a new perspective. As you practice these teachings, you'll notice subtle shifts in how you approach life. You may find yourself becoming more patient, more understanding, or simply more at peace with the ups and downs that come your way. These teachings are here to help you, not just in spiritual practice, but in the everyday experiences that shape your life. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to feel disconnected from ourselves and others. We often get caught up in the hustle, chasing after things that might not even bring us true happiness. Buddhist philosophy reminds us to slow down and reconnect with what's really important. These teachings offer a way to cut through the noise and find clarity. Whether you are dealing with stress, relationships, or personal growth, the Buddha's wisdom provides timeless guidance that's still relevant today. By applying these principles, you can bring more balance, kindness, and mindfulness into your life. Before we conclude, I encourage you to share what you've learned. If you know someone who could benefit from these teachings, whether they are new to Buddhism or not, consider sharing this video with them. Together, we can spread the message of mindfulness, compassion, and inner peace to a wider audience. And remember, each time you come back to these teachings, they will reveal new layers of wisdom. So don't worry if you don't fully grasp everything right away. Take your time and revisit these ideas whenever you feel the need to refocus or reflect. As we bring this video to a close, I hope you feel inspired to explore these teachings more deeply. Buddhism is a path, not a destination, and it's one that you can walk at your own pace. Whether you're looking to find more peace within yourself, improve your relationships, or simply live with more awareness, these teachings can guide you. As we finish our time together, remember that embracing Buddhist philosophy is not about achieving perfection or following a strict path. It's about opening your heart to the possibility of transformation, one small step at a time. The beauty of these teachings is that they meet you where you are, no matter what challenges or joys you are experiencing. Your journey is personal, and it's okay if it looks different from someone else's. The key is to walk mindfully, with intention, and to always be gentle with yourself. In Buddhism, the journey is as important as the destination. It's the everyday moments, the small realizations, and the gentle shifts in perspective that make a lasting impact. If you're wondering where to begin, start with one simple teaching from this video. Maybe it's practicing mindfulness by taking a few deep breaths throughout your day. Maybe it's learning to let go of a small attachment that's been causing you stress. Or perhaps it's simply reminding yourself that everything is impermanent, and that's okay. Whatever it is, start small. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on these teachings and how they can apply to your life. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel, and soon you'll find yourself living with greater awareness and peace without even thinking about it. One of the most powerful things about learning and practicing Buddhist teachings is the sense of community it can bring. Even though this journey is personal, it's comforting to know that you are not alone. There are many others just like you who are seeking a more mindful, compassionate way of living. So let's build a community together. Feel free to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. What resonated with you in this video? How do you plan to apply these teachings in your life? By sharing your insights, you can help inspire others on their own journey. And if you have questions or want to explore a specific aspect of Buddhist philosophy in more depth, let me know. I'd be happy to create more videos that delve into the topics you're curious about. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Self-reflection is one of the most powerful tools you have on this journey. Buddhism encourages us to look inward, not with judgment, but with curiosity and kindness. It's in these moments of quiet reflection that we often find the clarity we've been searching for. Whether you are reflecting during meditation, a quiet moment of stillness, or even during a walk in nature, take time to observe your thoughts and feelings. This practice will deepen your understanding of yourself and bring you closer to the peace and balance that the Buddha spoke of. Thank you once again for being part of this journey today. These teachings are timeless, and they have the power to bring positive change into our lives if we allow them to. As you move forward, take the lessons you've learned here and apply them in small, meaningful ways. You'll be surprised at how much of a difference it can make. And remember, this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore in Buddhist philosophy, and I'm excited to continue this journey with you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure to turn on notifications so you never miss a new video. If this video has resonated with you, share it with a friend or family member who might benefit from these teachings. Together, we can spread the message of mindfulness, compassion, and peace to more people. Also, leave a comment below and let me know which teaching stood out the most for you and how you plan to incorporate it into your life. As we conclude, always remember that your life is a journey, and each step you take matters. You have the power to create a more peaceful, balanced existence, and it all begins with mindful intention. Let me know if you need any further adjustments, or if you'd like me to expand on specific parts. Here's the continuation of the script to wrap up the video in a meaningful way, leaving a lasting impression on the audience. As we part ways for now, I encourage you to take a moment to reflect on everything we've covered. What is the first step you can take to bring more mindfulness, peace, and compassion into your life? Even the smallest changes can lead to profound transformations over time. Maybe it's as simple as starting each day with a few mindful breaths, or choosing compassion over frustration in a difficult moment. The teachings of Buddhism remind us that life is not about rushing from one moment to the next, but about finding meaning and mindfulness in every step of the journey. As you move forward, keep this in mind. You don't have to change everything all at once. Growth and understanding come with time, and each day brings a new opportunity to apply what you've learned. Before you go, I want to invite you to engage with others who are on this same path. In the comments below, share one way you plan to apply these teachings in your life. Your insight could inspire someone else to take that first step toward a more mindful and peaceful existence. Buddhist philosophy teaches us about interconnectedness, that we are all connected in some way, and by helping each other grow, we contribute to the betterment of the world around us. So, don't hesitate to share your thoughts, experiences, or even struggles. Together, we can create a supportive and encouraging community of like-minded individuals seeking peace and enlightenment. As we come to the end of this video, I'd like to leave you with a simple yet powerful thought. Every moment is a chance to begin again. Whether you've faced challenges in your past or feel uncertain about the future, Buddhist teachings remind us that the present moment is where our power lies. With mindfulness, you can always start fresh, with compassion for yourself and others. This idea of beginning again is central to Buddhist practice. It encourages us to let go of our past mistakes or worries and embrace the present moment fully. Carry this thought with you as you continue on your journey. Every moment offers a new beginning, a new opportunity for growth and understanding. If you found value in this video and want to continue exploring Buddhist philosophy with me, be sure to stay tuned. In future videos, we'll delve deeper into specific teachings, explore meditation practices, and share more tools for living a mindful, peaceful life. If there's a particular topic you'd like me to cover, or a question you've been wondering about, feel free to leave it in the comments. Your feedback helps me create content that is meaningful and valuable to you, and I'm always open to new ideas and suggestions. Thank you again for spending this time with me today. I'm truly grateful to share these teachings with you, and I hope they bring you the same peace and clarity they have brought to so many others. As you move through your day, remember the wisdom of the Buddha. Peace and happiness come from within, and the journey to enlightenment begins with a single mindful step. Until next time, may you find peace in each moment. May you walk with compassion, and may you continue to grow in wisdom and understanding. Take care, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video.